My good shoes on. What was I thinking?
Wrong shoes?
Yes.
Good morning. So we've been running like crazy, but we're gonna get another video made for y'all today. Finally got another camera stand. Hopefully this one holds up to my abuse. We actually bought a good one this time instead of a little cheap one. I don't know, I might break this one too. We'll see. Hopefully it lasts more than a couple months. But anyway, we got a couple properties we're gonna do. And actually get y'all some footage this time. And then we've got to go pick up a bunch of supplies and all that stuff. And I will try to get a video this weekend of a small landscaping job we're gonna do. So, if it doesn't rain, on top of everything else we've had going on, the last couple weeks have just been crazy. Now we're trying to catch up, and I think we got till tomorrow before the rain starts for the next like week and a half. So we just gonna keep grinding and do what we can do, and we're gonna take y'all along with us. So we're gonna get some work done. Let's do it. All right, for those of y'all that haven't seen this little area before, that don't know, right out here, the reason I'm trimming this in the middle of the yard, for one, it's right here by that back porch where they sit. So they sit out here and enjoy this area. We want to keep it looking top notch, as smooth as possible, but I don't know how well you can see it in the video. There's like 3 holes right there in one spot. And now the customer's been kind of putting some stuff in there, some old soil, just trying to build it up a little bit. But right out there, 2 of those holes are about 10 inches deep. So if you come through here with a mower, even with the deck up, you're gonna scalp it. So mow the lawn with the trimmer, give it a nice smooth finish, make it look as pretty as possible, have good grass growing there, keep moving. So just a little short explanation. I'm about to get back to work though. Let's do it. All right, so for those of you wondering, in the deep south, especially out in the country, we're not dealing with manicured lawns on some of these bigger properties. A lot of this stuff is not fertilized. There's no weed treatments. There's nothing. A lot of this is basically hay fields. They're weeded up hay fields. So when y'all see these bobcat mowers leaving stripes, shiny yards, all that, understand why I brag on these mowers. To be able to single cut a hay field and leave it shining, that's a big deal. So I just want to show y'all right quick. This is weeds. Our weed season lasts for 2-3 months. And that's exactly what you're doing, is cutting weeds. The grass is just now starting to come up. We've legitimately been cutting weeds for the last month and a half. Now here in the next month, it's going to transition over to the actual grass growing on these country lawns. And from there, we'll be able to single cut a lot of property. And it is a different appearance. So just throwing that out there. I done got the trimming done. I'm about to jump on this mower and start cutting so we can get this knocked out. As you see, Haley's already in the back, getting that whole back section done. And we try to get this one done on average around an hour and a half. So enough of me talking. Let me get to work so we can get this done and go on to the next one. All right, so hail is in the back blowing off. And this one's done. So, on to the next one. All right, so this is the yard that has the croquet field. This is sanded, occasionally fertilized, and maintained at 1 inch, 12 months out the year. It is kept short all the time. And in the last year, it's come a long ways. This was rough, weeded up, typical Southwest Mississippi terrain. Now, yeah, we could go a lot further with the fertilizing and all that stuff and make it look even better. Now, while these are good customers, they pay well for the work, everything's fair, they're not just throwing money at this. So this is a budget. I mean, it's fertilized just a couple times a year, but it's watered, it's cared for. It gets cut minimum once a week, sometimes more. So that's before I touched it. It has been right at a week, but about to grab this 2620, do some trimming. I'm gonna take care of this first before I go do the rest of the yard. So set y'all up, get a little bit of footage, and you're gonna see this thing shine when I'm done. So let's do it. I had to pick up these leaves off my croquet field. But just single pass, quick trim. You can kind of see some stripes on it, but I mean, here's the thing. It's 1 inch. You're not going to go lay plush, bright stripes at 1 inch. Not without leaving ruts, without burning them in. And you don't want to burn your stripes in. It's one thing to make a couple of passes, a few passes, then you got to get off of that track and move. So, actually, you know what? Why are we talking about that? There's a lot of talk. A lot of you local guys that have run out. Like I said, around here, people didn't strike. But lately, this past year, coming into this year, there's been a lot of it. I mean, it's stripes. Look. You local guys, leave a comment. Ask a question. Man, y'all stop running around rutting up these people's yards. Don't go damaging the property. The thing about it is, I'm cool. I will share information. We could talk. Hell, in my opinion, we all need to be on the same page anyway. Like I said, this cut at 1 inch. A lot of these local Pike County guys like to cut this grass short. Dead of summer, they out there 2 1/4. Man, don't y'all think that y'all can go cut grass at 1 inch. Please don't. Please. Anyway, enough of me talking shit. There's the croquet field. Like I said, quick trim, quick mow, single pass, done. I'm sure y'all could hear Haley. There she is. Sounds like she might be on the basketball court. But I'm about to grab this trimmer, make a loop on the property, get all this trimming knocked out so I can get back on my mower. So after the week I've had, I love that Echo trimmer, but right now we ain't friends. I'm done with it. I'm done with trimming. So let me get back to work. Let's do it. All right. Haley's blowing off the last little bit. And that's it for this one. So, man, I'm liking that croquet field. I love cutting this. When people care and they want it to look top notch, makes me want to put more pride into it, more work into it. Anyway, sidetracked again. So that's it for this one. If you like what you see, you want to see some more, and you ain't already done it, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you next time.